The need for strengthening it has been widely acknowledged in numerous countries and unions due to technical innovation and globalization. Students may become better TVET protégés if they know the learning style and use the respective strategies. There are many models and theories about learning style. In this project, the system that we choose is about an individual's learning preference is known as VARK, stands for Visual, Auditory, Read or Write, and Kinesthetic, developed by Neil Fleming in 1987. Each individual has a preferred learning style, and many have multiple learning styles. They must find out if he or she process, learn, and retain information most effectively by seeing, listening, reading, or through movement. One particular style is not better than the others, and a preferred style does not mean you cannot learn in other ways.
The extensive is the system which, the open system,
The first learning style is visual learning style. These learners need to see the teacher's body language and facial expression to fully understand the content of the lesson. They generally prefer to sit at the front of the classroom. These individuals think in pictures and may learn best from visual displays, including diagrams, illustrated textbooks, videos, charts, interactive whiteboard, and handout. During a lesson or classroom discussion, visual learners often prefer to take detailed notes to absorb the information. The learning strategies may involve highlight important points in text, create flashcards, convert notes into symbols, and also can be creative with charts, diagrams, and mind maps. Generally, this is the most practiced learning styles during the learning and teaching based on TVET in educational institutions. Is auditory learning style or learn through listening. These individuals learn best through verbal lesson, discussion, talking things through, and listening to what others have to say. They interpret the underlying meanings of speech through listening to the voice tone, pitch, and speed. These learners often benefit from reading the text and notes out loud and listening to recorded notes and information from text. The learning strategies involve work in group or with a study partner, for example, discussion, listening, or talking. Review assignment, read notes and text out loud, and recite information that is important to remember. As the situation here, students are in the middle of discussion where one of the students is listening, or what we call as listeners, to the explanation of her friend. While listeners seems like doing nothing, she actually processing the information delivered by his friend.
The amount or the stocking density of the fish are very low, but in semi-intensive
The third is read or write learning styles. Individuals with deep preference prefer information displayed as words, emphasize on text-based input and output, for example, reading and writing. People who prefer this type love to work using PowerPoint, the internet and others. The learning strategies involve rewrite notes, read or review notes every day, write exam answers and also practice with multiple choice questions. Kinesthetic learning is a learning style in which learning takes place by the students carrying out physical activities rather than listening to a lecturer or watching demonstration. People with preference for kinesthetic learning are commonly known as doers. Book by Howard Gardner's Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligences in 1983 described the kinesthetic learning as using the body to create or do something such as dancing or performing surgery. Such as the situation we can see right now, aquaculture students are identifying the component of feather wheel by using their body ability to express itself through the movement of the hand. They are independently carrying out the activities, but in the other hand, for learning and teaching concepts, they still in close observation by the lecturer.
Madam,
Yes?
what is this component?
Okay, so this component is a motor.
Yes, VARK is a learning method. VARK is a learning method for VARK is a learning method which focus on students' strength, on how they understand the input that be given by the lecturer or the teacher.
For me, VARK is a method that focus on student ability to accept what lecturer and teacher give. V is for visual,
A for auditory,
and R for read or write.
and K stands to kinesthetic. My lecturer always set a presentation which we need to do it by groups. Presentation, practical work,
Others?
Practical work.
The practical work.
Yeah.
Practical also.
Seem to be practical and also presentation. While doing presentation, of course we will study the chapter first and we will remind the notes and then we interpret it and talk to.
Or maybe the combination of those VARK.
Yeah, the combination of course. Yeah, the combination.
I think the combination is the best. So what's the objective during the classes will be achieved by the students. Are you agree with me?
Yeah, we agree.
My parents.
Check comment.
In Malaysia, the quality and skills of human resources is very crucial in the success of economic transformation as well as realizing Malaysia's vision 2020 of becoming a developed nation. According to the Economic Planning Unit, EPU, the demand for labour, especially for the TVET sector, is expected to increase with the introduction of a National Key Economic Area (NKEA). All of these concerns lead the transformation of TVET system to provide workforce with the competences and skills needed for a diverse and expanding market economy as well as strengthening the civil society. That's all for this time. Thank you.